and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and this is Glenn.
And together we make a weekly vlog
where we document our search for a more meaningful life. So without further ado, let us show you how the week
unfolded.
Hello and welcome to Saturday, a new week. It is a beautiful day out there, but boy was it cold on the boat last night. We went to bed and it was warm because the stove was lit. When I woke up this morning, the stove had gone out and I was like, it's too cold, I don't want to get out of bed. What is going on today? Well, it's a bit of a busy one. First stop, Bell Plantation, then Harry's, where Glenn is gonna fit a washing machine, and then I'm going on a march. Yes, I am, but I'll tell you more about that later. Come on, let's go. Boat's going back in the water. It is such a perfect day out there today. Blue sky and sunshine. So, as I said, first stop, Bell Plantation. Let's go and see if anything's sold. Still looking pretty packed. Look at this gorgeous tea set. Oh, they got all the delicious foods going on today. Right, that's us done at the Bell Plantation, and now on to Harry's. So we're just here at the old house. It's virtually empty. Harry's just done a carload of small bits. We just got a few more small bits to put in our car, then we'll be over to the new house. So H, you had nice Chinese last night.
I did, but my fortune cookie, it gave me no fortune at all. It simply said, you love chocolate. That was it. Nothing. Haley,
My
Dawn,
fortune.
and Scott all got sort of, you know, real wisdomy.
Yeah.
Mine just said, you love chocolate. And I was like, it is true.
I think there's a message there somewhere, H.
That's it. I mean, it's not lying, but I could have done with a bit more wisdom. More fortune.
A bit more fortune
yeah.
in your cookie. So we've got another car full. Harry's got a car full. It's all the little bits of life, the detritus of life. It's the bits I dislike the most. We are now heading into Banbury to the new house. Let's go see Hayley and those gorgeous twins. The main road we need has been closed, so we're having to take an alternative route and we're not sure where we're going. Are you watching telly, Scott?
We're watching Letters to Santa.
Oh,
With the Muppets.
with the Muppets. Hello. There's lots of activity going on in there. The dishwasher is in a space too small for it, so it sticks out. So they're just trying to see if they can move things around. So all babies are sleeping now, so this is good. Hayley, how are you settling in to your new house?
Well, I think there's a lot of stuff everywhere.
There's a lot of stuff everywhere, but let me show you what they've managed to do in the kitchen. So the dishwasher was sticking out. It'd been sticking out for a long time by the looks of it, and the gap was too small, but look what Mr. Warner has managed to do. Oh yes, he's made it fit, and look, that's how much it was sticking out by. There was a bit of jiggery pokery with this cupboard, but it's better.
Yeah.
And
Because your
now
hot water's instant, so that's all you've set there is the central heating.
So,
telly's on the wall. That is another job done. Ticked off the list.
happy as came and fit.
I've got to go now. We're heading back to Northampton. Come on, let's go. There's important work to be done tonight. So we've just turned up at Debbie's. We're using her internet. Chloe and Aaron have turned up. They're borrowing Deb's fan. And Deb's just turned up from work and she's like, oh, hello everybody. I see windscreen. Glenn's got some de-icer. Oh yes, that's what we're talking. So she's coming. Hello my friends. Are you ready for this?
Yes, I am.
So this is the meeting point, the co-op up here. Here we go, here's a gathering.
Yeah.
43,000 estimated rates a year. It's mad, isn't it? Crazy. 40,000 attempted rapes and 300,000 sexual assaults. Mad. That is just madness. So this event is just highlighting violence against women and starting conversations about why that must stop. So that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Let's march.
Welcome to our 11th Reclaim the Night.
Safer streets now. Hey, guess what? Beffy's joined us. Well done, Beffy.
We have seen an increase in the total number of clients accessing our support. We have seen 927 clients.
And I'm having my say, 2 ears, 1 mouth, use them accordingly. You're boring me, where's the decorum? See, I am not one to just run when you're calling me. Wait for consent or get sent to the mortuary.
We just got back to the boat. Mr. Warner came to pick up me, Sarah and Beffy. It's cold. It's a cold evening. Glenn's going to light a flyer? No. Glenn's going to no, I can't speak. Glenn is going to light a fire and then we'll be warm. And we'll see you in the morning. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. We are all ready to head down to St Albans. Come on, let's go. Right, we are on our way. Sat nav saying 55 minutes. I've just downloaded a new Jack Reacher book. Book number 20, Make Me. We've arrived. All is good here. We are heading straight out, this time on foot. There's a shopping centre not far from here. What do you reckon, about 15-minute walk? About 15-minute walk. So we're going to go and get some food. So we're just walking past the Coney Fox. And I've got to tell you a story about it. Last year, may even been the year before, we were going up the Buckby flight and we were going through with another boat. Got chatting to the lady. She was a bit older than us and her family used to own that pub and a swimming pool that was here. And that's long since gone and a housing estate now, but what are the chances? You just couldn't make it up. So here we are. That literally just took about 15 minutes. Right, let's go get some food. Look at this advent calendar. Glenn loves these sweets.
It's the wall of Christmas.
The wall of Christmas, look at that. So this is the first time Glenn has ever walked here. He's always brought the car.
I've walked here before it was what it is now.
Yeah, that doesn't count, Glenn.
This used to be Alcan alloys and they used to strip down and melt down aeroplanes and stuff.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, not any longer. It's a hive of retail
Therapy.
Yeah. Glenn's concerned about the rubbish and the trolleys. He says they need a ranger down here. We're in the kitchen, cleaning and tidying. How are you getting on out here? Did I make you jump? How are you getting on out here, Mr. Warner?
Getting just like...
Are you having a tidy up?
I don't know how. I must have kept the spare. My motorbike when I was 16 broke down and I let someone take it away in a shopping trolley in bits, and that was the key for it. I wouldn't give him the key till he paid me. And I never saw him again.
Mr. Warner, what you got there?
I think this is our old 8-track player. There's lots of bits and pieces in there. I just hope the film's not deteriorated. It must open somehow.
What's that?
Looks like an editing.
Oh, it is. It's for editing.
Cutting and shotting.
Yeah. What you got there?
So that's our first camera that we took to Spain with us in 1976. And I found the reels as well. This looks like another camera. It looks like a speed camera, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
If I go outside and do that with a high vision, I think people will be panicking. It's in good nick though, isn't it? Look, it's like mint. Still got a lens cap on it. It's got all the instructions. I think the cassette used to go in here somewhere. Oh yeah, there they go. Used to be a little cassette.
Oh right.
That used to go in there. It was all very cutting edge. It's It's all handwritten.
What have you found, Glenn?
Just some bottles of wine that have been out in my mum's garage. They must be bad because she hasn't drunk them.
1988 that one's from.
I'm going to crack them.
So these are homemade bottles. This one, elderberry, 1984. That looks alright. Don't smell too bad, does it?
This one. Looks more like Ribena, doesn't it?
It does look more like Ribena. It doesn't smell as bad as I thought,
No,
you
I thought
know.
you
I
would.
mean, I wouldn't like to drink it. So what vintage is this?
1988.
Another homemade one.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, that's like brown.
That's what's left of that. Glenn's found another one, but this one isn't homemade. And he's nervous to open that and chuck it down the sink. So we'll hold on to that and find out what that is. So I've just got a couple of things to show you. First, this soda water bottle, which is quite substantial. It was covered in dust. And I've just cleaned this and it says, look, deposit charged, Schweppes, St Albans. When you took it back and you got some money back on deposit. And then Glenn just found this and it was covered in dust. And also this, the Guinness year 1983. Good morning to you and welcome to Monday from here in St Albans. I am working this morning from 9 till 12, just set my computer up, ready to start the day. Glenn, he's going to the recycling centre today to get rid of some rubbish.
Good morning. I know Mrs. Warner's already said good morning, but I'm going to go and empty the car. So I've got these rubbish glasses on because I couldn't find mine. I'm going to go and empty the car, fill it out with rubbish, and we're going to go to the tip. So, first load. That's how much stuff I've got in my car. It's cleared most of the bags. I've even got some in the front seat. Let's go to the tip and see how we get on. Last time I came to this tip, I was probably 13. That long ago. Here it is. So that was one of the easiest tip runs, apart from working for the council, I've ever done. The bins are all lower and got ramps. I'm off ski back to my mum's. This street we're going down now has got some massive houses in. It's just off Sandpit Lane in St Albans. I can't remember what this road's called, but there was a house back there that they've knocked down the old house and built a new one, and it was a whopper. Couldn't get it on camera, couldn't get the camera out of my pocket quick enough, but there is some big houses down here. And St Albans is really expensive. My mum lives in London Colney, which is not so expensive. I'm going to go in here and see if I can get Mrs Warner a sneaky something for breakfast. I haven't been here for a long time. So, no parking spaces. I tried, and trust me, everyone knows that if there's a space, I will get in it. But there was not a space around those shops, even around the roads, just around them, so I've given up. I'm pretty sure there is a baker's in the village. I've got to drive past it, so that will be a little bit easier to park. So anyway, let's go back. Let's see if we can buy something yummy. Well, not too yummy. Mrs Warner's obviously on a bit of a sugar, trying to stay off of it, so I mustn't be feeding her sugar.
Mr Warner, after saying you wouldn't get me anything unhealthy, Glenn, what have you got?
I came through the village bakery there, and I thought if there's a space right outside, it's meant to be. If there's not, it's not. And there was one right outside, and usually it's packed. So I bought Mrs Warner a couple of things.
Deliciousness. So that's work done for the morning. I overran a little bit. I was working on such a great project, creating a poster for a children's party, a community children's party, and there's going to be a living nativity. Yeah, a donkey or a cow, sheep, geese, ducks. Love it, love it. Anyway, let's go see what Mr Warner's up to. Is this the party room?
It's the Dubliners party room.
I just stepped in there. I was like, there's a pair of feet there. It's Glenn. It's clearing, guttering. So I wanted to show you some of the photos that I found yesterday. I know you've seen some of our wedding photos before, but I found a little book of photos and there's some great ones in there that I haven't seen for a long time. So I doubt you've seen them. Let me show you. So that was me and Glenn on our wedding day. That was our whole wedding party. There's my mum. She looked fabulous. And my dad there. My dad always head and shoulders above everybody else. This is my nan and Glenn's nan. Glenn's nan was always known as Nanny Seaside because she lived at the seaside. Here's Glenn, his dad and Debbie. Debbie don't change, does she? She still looks bloody gorgeous. And this is a picture of Glenn, his dad and his mum. Here's me and my dad. My dad was never that happy around groups of people, and especially not in a starring role as father of the bride. I underestimated at the time just how much of a push that was for him, because he really wasn't a people person. Oh, this is Naomi. Look at her, how cute is she? And there was a picture in here which wasn't, here it is. Now, this was obviously many years later. I don't know how it stuck itself into this, but this is one of my favourite pictures. So obviously we've got Glenn, we've got Bethy, we've got Naomi, we've got Harry, and we've got Chloe. Oh, this was at a friend's wedding many years later. We're going to go outside in the horrible weather. We don't care. No, we don't. We've got a whole load of used batteries here that we're going to take down to the shopping centre to recycle. And I've gathered some pennies as well. I'm going to put those in Coinstar. And we're going to get something for dinner tonight. So come on, let's go. It's a really grey and miserable day today. It's been raining all morning. I've come to the conclusion Mr. Warner is a feeder. So this morning before I got out of bed, I was like, today I'm going to eat great healthy food, no cake. And this morning he brings me back a delicious pastry. This afternoon he takes me out for tea and cake. And I know what you're saying, you're just like, just say no. So it doesn't work like that. So we're back now. Glenn's just found an old newspaper from 2012 and he's reading the property section. Glenn's going to crack on. I'm going to do a bit more video editing and we'll catch you later. It's Bake Off tonight. Not just any Bake Off, it's final. For the second time today, Mr. Warner is up a ladder. Well, I'm absolutely gutted. I said to Glenn earlier this afternoon, it's Bake Off tonight. We were well excited. Just sat down to watch Bake Off, and of course, it's not Bake Off tonight. It's Bake Off tomorrow night. So, I'm sad about that. I mean, I won't be tomorrow. I'll be very happy about it. But anyway, no Bake Off tonight. It's tomorrow. That's it for today, and we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning and welcome to a Tuesday. I think I got dust in my eye yesterday because it's swollen up. It wasn't Mrs. Warner that gave me a hiding. It woke up, my eye was really sore this morning and now it's all swollen up. So there's only one thing that's going to solve that. Optrex. Today, Mrs. Warner, working really hard today. I've got a lot going on. She has. I was trying to get the front of my mum's garden a little bit tidied up, ready for some photographs, but the gardener can't come because she's selling Christmas trees, which is great. But obviously doesn't help my garden situation, so I'm going to have to do it myself as best I can anyway. And also, I've got a couple of questions. I don't think we've asked before. Anyone know anything about this picture? So this picture's in my mum's house. We know nothing about it, and it's by this artist here. And also we have this one. Now this one I have actually done a bit of research on, so I do know a little bit about this. So this is painted by an Italian bloke called Giorgio Rocco, and he is a skier.
Okay.
But he did a lot of painting. It's an oil painting on a canvas. He was born in 1959. He's still alive, and he does sell his pictures still, and they're one-off. So this is the only one you can get of this street scene, and it's a street in Italy. I don't know if it's got any value or anything, but it's a nice little picture. So I'm just about to go out and clear my mum's, outside the front of my mum's. I will need a brush and stuff like that, because there's quite a few leaves to get picked up as well, which make it look a bit messy. So let's get going.
What were you just muttering under your breath?
What?
I heard you go, I hate gardening.
I do. Yeah. I do. It's not my favourite pastime. You can see all the leaves down there. There's all this, all the way down here, all the way around here, and just all the way around here. So, hour. See what I can get done. So I'm running out a bit of time now. Got about 10 minutes left just to clear up. Cleared all the way along here. Got that pile there, cleared all the way along there. Got that pile there, cleared all the way along there. Got that pile there, did a little bit around the steps, and I've got a pile there. Let's go and get a shovel, go and get the big bin from the back.
Oh, well, that's it for the working day for me. I overran. There was so much to do this morning. There's just so many great events happening. I have not moved for over 3.5 hours. I've been like that at the computer, so I'm as stiff as a board now. Mr. Warner has finished outside. We'll take a look as we're leaving. We are going out just for a little drive out. We just need to change of scenery. That's what we need. We're going to go to Wheat Hampstead. Oh look, Mr. Warner's done a great job here. That looks much better now, doesn't it?
We'll get it sorted out at some point.
So, Mr. Warner, how far is Wheat Hampstead from here?
About 20 minutes I suppose.
We're going past Mr. Warner's school again. What did you just say about your motorbike?
So I took my moped to school and I did a wheelie through the staff car park for a bit of a laugh. And it all came cropper because the headmaster was sitting in his office.
Yeah.
Saw said wheelie.
Yeah.
Banned me from riding my motorbike to school.
Oh.
So I used to just park it in the lay-by just outside.
Mr. Warner, he was such a naughty kid. So this is Wheat Hampstead. Oh yeah. Clem was just saying that his uncle is buried in this churchyard. So this is Wheat Hampstead. Takeaway shop, the electric bike shop. Oh look, a lifestyle shop, lots of beautiful things in there. Look at that, that's amazing. Glenn's just popping into the pharmacy to get some Optrex for his dodgy eye. Let's go and have a look down here. Another coffee shop. Look how lovely this one looks. This is a Tudor archway, 16th century stone art. And look at these cottages. This is the River Lee. It says that in 1940s a circus elephant was brought here to drink and damaged the quay. So that was our quick stroll round. We had to rush back to the car. We've only got an hour's parking. But Glenn, who did you see?
I bumped into Debbie, who I used to go to school with. I knew who it was straight away anyway. I don't think she quite recognised me straight away. We just had a nice little chat, and her daughter is expecting twins.
I like Wheat Hampstead, it's very lovely here. I found out something, Glenn, about the river. The River Lee.
Is that the River Lee that goes down to London?
Yeah, well, it's the River Lee, I don't know where it goes. In the 1940s, a circus elephant was brought down there to take a drink and it damaged the quay.
Oh, really?
Yeah?
I didn't know.
No?
Wait, was that on a...
It was, I read it, yeah. Anyway, are we heading back to St Albans now?
We're going to actually go via Harpenden because we're so close to Harpenden it would almost be criminal not to drive through it.
So we've had a big tidy up again. We just seem to constantly be doing it. Let me show you this room now, actually. There was a lot of stuff in here. And Glenn has cleared and cleared. He's done very well. When we come back next week, photographers coming around to take the pictures to put the house on the market. We're all packed up, ready to go. I'm just cooking some dinner. It's all processed food, nothing exciting. And And tonight is most definitely Bake Off. Oh, yes it is. Yes, it's the final tonight, so I'm excited about that. That's it from us tonight. We'll catch you in the morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness, my voice. Good morning to you and welcome to Wednesday. We are heading into work this morning and it's an early start. Come on, Mr. Warner, let's go. Oh, icy windscreen this morning.
It's not very often that we're up this early in the morning, still dark, driving somewhere or to work.
I'm so glad we're not going southbound, Mr. Warner.
Well, that's normally what happens southbound, unfortunately, every morning. I've joined that dismal queue many a time.
We've arrived at work in plenty of time. We can even grab a coffee. It's the end of the working day. Oh, it's been a busy one. It really has. I'm off now till next Tuesday, but there's a lot going on. So...
Slow down, City Go.
Oh no.
Take a breath.
It's been busy all day, it really has. Anyway, let's head back to Northampton. Let's head back to Debbie's and let's go bingo tonight. So we're at bingo. Here we go. Let's do it. Make sure auto dab is on. Let's customise. What should we go with? Oh, let's go Christmassy. There we go, little Christmas wreath. Oh man, look. Only needed one. Oh, Deb, did you just win? Yeah. Excellent, well done. So we're leaving bingo. Debbie was a winner. It's very cold outside tonight. We got to get back to the boat and that is going to be cold because obviously we haven't been there for a few days. So come on, let's get back to the boat and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. It is a very cold and frosty morning. A little tiny bit of ice Glenn spotted on the canal this morning, but the sun is out, the sky is blue and it is looking glorious. It really is. So it's an exciting day today. Glenn has got a boat move.
Not very far.
No, just a short boat move today. We are just going to Debbie's. Glenn's going to pick up the BMW and then we're both going to the office. So come on, let's go. This is frustrating. We've just come to Debbie's so Glenn can pick up the BMW, which has started. Okay, I've just realised I've left my phone at the boat, so I've got to go back and pick that up. I can't tell you how frustrating it is. Anyway, come on, let's go back and get my phone. Normally I wouldn't bother, but Glenn's going to need to ring me to come and pick him up after the boat move, so I have to have it. So come on, let's go. Right, I've got my phone. Come on, let's go. First stop the printers, then the office. I've made it to the office. So Glenn had a boat move organised for today, but it's just been cancelled. So I'll get to spend more time with Mr. Warner today. So that's a good thing. Last couple of letters going in the post for November. So any orders for letters after this date, we'll get a December letter. Just going to pop these in the post and then we're going to go to the cafe and have something to eat. Yes, we are. I'm hungry. All we've had is a coffee this morning, that's it, and it's like midday. What else did I want to tell you about? There was something, there was a lot of things. My brain's been very active this morning. I'm so enjoying this book on essentialism. Whilst we're grabbing something to eat, I'm going to tell Mr. Warner all about it. He's going to look forward, he's looking forward to it already, I can tell. Right, let's walk round to the post box, get these in, and then let's go get some good food. Let me pop you there. I went round the post box to drop my post off, came back, picked up 2 other things. This is a card to us both. It's come from Canada. It's our first Christmas card. It's from Joan. Wishing you both an enjoyable US holiday. Oh, thank you, thank you. Dear Lisa and Glenn, I've wanted to write to you for some time now. After watching you yesterday, decided the time was right. Yes, Joan, the time is right. You know I like to savour these letters. I always just tend to read the first paragraph to you and I don't even look at what's to come. But I like to sit down and savour the letters. Thank you, Joan. Thank you. And this is from an address to someone I've just sent something to in the post. I recognise the address. Let me get... It's well sellotaped. Let me get some scissors. Here we go. To Lisa and Glenn. There's so much loveliness in this envelope. The Forth Bridge. How stunning does that look? Glenn, have you got a story about the Forth Bridge?
My dad was, when it opened,
yeah,
he guarding it while whoever opened it.
Yeah, I knew there was a story. Glenn's dad was in the army in Scotland. It was part of the parade what the day it opened. Dunfermline Abbey. Look at that. And is that Kilcowdy? Kilcowdy? Correct me. And look at that envelope. Is that just not the most beautiful envelope ever seen, with the most beautiful notepaper? And this is from Donna. Thank you, Donna. I've just posted a letter to you, Donna. Dearest Lisa, thank you ever so much for your lovely letter I received. What a delight it is to have a traditional letter through the post. I'm still loving watching your vlogs. It brings such joy to watch each week. It almost feels like a true friend on the other side. It's so strange, isn't it? That's what YouTube gives us. Thank you so much for your letter, Donna. I am going to sit down and enjoy that one and find out all about the area where you live. That is all the post opened. We have to go to Milton Keynes now. We've got logistics to deal with. We've got to drop one of the cars off at the boat club so that when we arrive there in a couple of days, there'll be a car waiting and we can get home. That's what we're doing next. Come on, let's go. That wasn't all in Donna's card. Oh no, there's another envelope. And this is a Christmas card. I know it's the 30th. It's not too early, is it?
It is.
It's not. Oh, look at this. Look at that card. That is beautiful. To Lisa and Glenn, wishing you a very Merry Christmas with peace, health, happiness and prosperity in the coming new year. Much love, Donna. Thank you so much for that, Donna. I was just reading Joan's letter all the way from Canada. You'll never guess what. Joan lives in Canada and she says, when you were in London Coney, that also sent me back to my teens. My aunt and uncle lived there and I would visit them at the weekends and go and see the Roman ruins. I just love the fact that we're all connected. We've dropped one car off at the boat club. We're now driving back to Debbie's. Just stopped at Deb's shop. Deb's shop is so busy. The reason I haven't gone out, there's been a constant stream of people coming in and out, and there's a little bit of a queue going on. So I thought I won't go and say hello and complicate things. But it amazes me how busy the shop is. We've just come back to the boat. We're heading to Debbie's for dinner. She's buying a takeaway with her bingo winnings. But we've just come to drop a load of stuff off. And you know what? How many years have we lived on a boat? A few, a good few. And last night when we came in from bingo, it was freezing in there. And then Glenn went to light a fire and it was full of ash. And then it was like, then he needed to get some coal in from the front. There was all these things that needed to happen. And I was like, Glenn, why did we not, royal we that is, why did we not empty the ash, get a fire ready, so that when we come in, we just light it? Why did we not do that? I don't know why we didn't do it, but today we are doing that. We're trying to leave for Debbie's, but we've come in, we've put down the BMW key, now we can't find it. We found the keys. I don't know what's worse, the fact that they were left in the ignition by Glenn, or that I'd actually checked to see if they'd been left in the ignition, and I didn't see them. That was bad. We got the keys now, we got our glasses, we got my glasses, that was the other thing I couldn't find. We're now heading round to Deb's. I've not done any video this evening at all. Deb came home from work, we had a chat, we've had a drink, we've had an Indian takeaway. We're heading back to the boat now. Deb's dropping us off, and in the morning we'll be setting off. So we'll see you then. Good morning. Well, less of the good. Let's just go morning. Yeah, morning. It is Friday. And the day is not panning out. The canal's frozen. Glenn's like, oh, it's not that thick. We could probably break through it. And then we're like, oh, it's saying -4 tonight. If we get frozen in somewhere between here and Milton Keynes, that's going to be a pain. The trouble is, we only had these 2 days. We've only got these 2 days out of the whole month of December. Oh yeah, happy December, by the way. It's the 1st today. I've just had a bit of jiggery pokery with the diary, and I think we can do the 16th and the 17th. So Glenn's gone round to the marina because we told them yesterday we were leaving today. We'd paid up, we were all ready to go. Yeah, I stopped playing. 2 things happened this morning. When I went out to see the ice situation this morning, when I was getting back in the boat, I put my camera on top of the boat, and because I had my gloves on and because it was cold, I didn't put it down properly. Slid off the slippery roof, fell onto the gunnels, did 2 bounces. I was watching in slow motion, and it was just about to fall into the canal, and it fell onto the pontoon. So that was good. That was good. That was a bad thing that went good. Harry's just rang me to say that he was on his way to work this morning, and 2 vehicles right in front of him had an accident, and he just managed to miss the whole thing, as in, like, he'd left enough distance between him and the car in front, fortunately. So crises have been averted all round this morning. It's only 8:30. We're just trying to work out what we're doing, where we're going, how we're getting there.
All change, all change.
All change, all change. Today, we're heading down to St Albans. We've been through a load of paperwork. There's still so much to go through. We set a timer and we was like, right, that's it. After that, we're doing something else. So let's go see what Glenn's doing. And then I think I'm going to write my Christmas shopping list. Glenn, what are you doing?
It's just a bit messy, and I just wanted to tidy it up a little bit just to make it look a bit fresher.
I'm going to leave you with that, and I'm going to do my Christmas shopping list.
Okay.
So dark in here. It's so dark. Let me find some light. Okay, while Mr. Warner, he's still painting, I'm going to walk to the shopping centre because I've written my Christmas card list. No, not my Christmas card list. What am I talking about? I've written my Christmas present list. And there's a couple of bits that I'm going to grab from Marks and Spencer's. I'll take you with me, but you can't see what I'm getting because otherwise people will see. Come on, let's go into the dark night. Oh, it's so cold out here. It was a successful mission. I've finished my mum's now. I can't show you what I got her, obviously, because she watches. Mum, I've got you something good. I really hope you like it. I also got Glenn advent calendar, which he's tucking into right now. Got a couple of bits for dinner. Got myself a magazine as well, yeah. Today's quilter. I thought I'll have a good look at that. Successful Christmas shopping mission. Tick. Well, there we have it, Mr. Warner. That was not how we expected the week to end, was it?
So 16th, 17th, get the boat moved back.
Yeah, that's our plans. I was hoping to end this video on a gorgeous winter's day cruising, but it weren't to be.
I'd like to say thank you.
Chris, Kathy and Caroline.
Donna and Camilla. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So that's it for this week. Hope you had a great week, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.